Yo, what's up, it's Unpainful here, and today we have a Mortal Kombat Mileena guide video. Something different, but you guys have been asking for a Mileena guide, so I decided why not. So we have 1, 2. This one is gonna be your main, the most used string. The 2 for 3. You get 3 hits off of that from just 2 buttons. You know, that's a great deal. 2 for 3. There's an addition to that one, which is 1, 2, 1, 3. But let me tell you a little secret. This, instead of doing square X or XA on Xbox, press the grab button. If you didn't know that, it will do the same thing, but I feel it's much easier to do, much easier to react, only clicking one button. So I press the grab button and it still worked. So try to focus on that, and if you're not used to it, I recommend you trying to get used to it. It's more, just seems to be quicker, you know, more convenient, at least for me. But anyways, let's move on to the next. We got the forward 1, 4, 4. This move I do not use a lot. I do not use this move a lot, but I have been starting to use it. It's the only mid Mileena has. You can also combo into this one. Not very good, but you can still combo into it. But I just don't seem to use it a lot since it's pretty easy to block, and every time I use it I tend to go against people that already know what the string is, so I just don't do it as much. But I do want to get into it more because it has saved me a few times actually. This combo is like, look at that, no meter 306. I don't have much to say about this move other than this is your only mid, and it has decent range, I ain't gonna lie. It has really good range. We have the 2, 1. This one has good range. If they're pretty far, you don't want to get close to them, you can just do this. Hopefully they don't punish you. But this move can also combo into your roll or into your out special, or it's just a special that just throws them up in the air. This move is probably one of the moves I use most during combos, like in the middle of combos. I don't normally use it to start a combo, but you can start a combo. Let's just say you're using Frost or Sub-Zero or Serena, just anyone that hit stuns them, and you can do it. That's what I use it for, but I don't usually start it with that since it's pretty difficult to hit them with that compared to this, as it has an overhead. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say something about the main one, this one, and the grab, this one. If they up block that, you will end up getting punished, so just be careful with that. Try not to do the grab too much, as it will get you really punished if up blocked. But anyways, let's move on with the next. The 1, 2 also has a command grab, or a grab, just a grab itself. Like I said, press the grab button after pressing your 2 buttons. Much easier, much faster, and it'll do it. This one, the last part, is an overhead, so it's a mix for your opponent. If they duck, you get them. You can't really do much with that. You can't do anything at all actually, but it's a good way to get quick damage. We got the forward 2, 4. This one is great. Keep in mind, Mileena is a close-up, all mix-up character. You want to stay close to them, you want to apply pressure, you just want to constantly make them think of what your move is going to be next, and you want to try to stay always close to them because of you not having any range compared to other characters. I'll show you guys more about that, the pressure, later on in the video. But for now, let's continue with the moves. Forward 2, 4, 2, which if blocked, if this one is blocked, this one is gonna be blocked, right? It's gonna be +2. So every time it gets blocked, it's still your turn. Obviously, if you hit them, it's just gonna push them back, but if it's blocked, it's still your turn. You can continue your pressure. Like, let's just say, let's put them to block. You're gonna be +2. You know what? we're gonna put the frame data 2 just so you guys see how it says +2. +2 is still your turn. You can down one, or if you know they're gonna stand up and try to punish you or do a string, just do this one. You're gonna hit them and you'll get a full combo on them because of the +2 that you caused because of that. So I would say something like that, you know, try to push them back with that. And that's like pressure. That was all straight pressure, something you can do. We got another variation of that one, but this time it's forward 2 4 3 3. This one you got to be really careful with. I used to use it when I played with Scorpion Kameo, but then as I switched cameos, I changed my playstyle. I don't use it much anymore. I use the safe one instead more. The little damage it does will probably be the difference in between winning and losing. Like 131, that's pretty good if you ask me for a string. That's decent damage. I do recommend this move. Just try to be careful with it. Just try to mix them up before you start throwing that move in, so you don't get punished, because it is pretty punishable if they block it. But anyways, let's move on with the next. Oh, sorry, that one. It's just, I mean, there's nothing much to say. All I'd probably use it for, like, if you're both crouching, blocking, I'll probably just press it randomly because it's an overhead, you know, and you should be pretty safe with it. It's nothing too much, nothing too special. You can't cancel it. I mean, you can cancel it only if you press X, but if you press both, you can't really cancel it. So I don't really see much of a big advantage using this one, but it's good from time to time. Okay, this one I also don't use a lot, but keep in mind this one does pretty good damage for 3 hits. 123, that's pretty crazy to me. I mean, it's a pretty hard string to hit online, but if you can get it off and get it working with you, that's gonna be clutch. But I never try to punish them or hit them with this to start a combo due to it being too hard, just too slow. I use it maybe in a corner combo, but that's about it. Give you guys an example. Probably something like that, but nothing too crazy about this move. There's also an addition to this move. I'll set it up on the screen now. Can't fight it. This is probably something I'd do if I ever hit someone, just to reset, you know, back up and think about what I want to do next. But this move is nothing special to me. I wouldn't use it. I think it can get you punished. I believe so, or you might be safe, but it's just not, to me, it's not worth using it. This move will save your life. It will save your life. Trust me. This is like the angel on your right side. Let me tell you why. First of all, it's a combo ender. It's a combo ender, so that itself is a plus to me. A combo ender. Also, it's a double overhead. Mileena is all about overheads. So if you have a Lao hat or something like that, you're holding it down, bam, overhead him. Or if you let's just say they're on the ground, right? They do a get up. You can destroy it. See, you will destroy his armor. You will destroy anyone's armor. So that move is just crazy itself. Always use it. Always for mix up. Like maybe you're doing that, and then they block it, and then you do this. You know, something like that. All right, let's get on with the next specials now. For the specials, you can mix it into your 1-2 like that. You can mix it into anything. Make sure that you can back them off, or just be careful. I think this will get you punished, I believe. Block advantage 14. This might get you punished. I'm not too sure, but I believe it does. Minus 14 doesn't seem too promising that you'll be safe. But you got some good distance. You might be able to be fine. I just don't use the upper ones a lot. I do use the lower ones more. But yeah, you can mix it into anything. So let's move on with the next move. Teleport down. This one is dangerous. Minus 29. If this one gets blocked, I promise you, you are gonna go through a living hell with this. You are going to get punished. You are going to get comboed really badly. So if you're running something that will make Mileena safe, Striker, Lao, something around those lines, you'll be fine. But if you're using Scorpion, yeah, that's not gonna go too well for you. That's all I gotta say. It's not gonna go too well for you. You can also do it in the air. If you just know you're gonna hit this, I say go for it. If you know you're gonna hit it, like you're just predicting your opponent, like, oh, he's gonna stop blocking or he's gonna throw a projectile at you, let's just say from distance, then you can teleport, and it's also a good way to get closer to them. But it is risky, so I recommend you getting closer, just walking up and blocking, unless you have a kameo that will defend you. So, but yeah, just be careful with this move. And then we got the teleport up the opposite way. This one will also get you punished. Do not do it randomly, unless you for certain know that you're gonna hit your opponent with it. But a long way though. This is the one that you want. Amplify it, and you're in for a nice sweet combo for yourself. Let me show you. Let's say you do 1-2, do this. That's the enhanced teleport up. Something around these lines. 412 damage. So teleport is probably like your combo best friend if you don't want to use a kameo, but you're willing to use a bar for it. Or maybe you don't have kameo but you have a bar, so maybe this one's more convenient for you for the moment. Something around these lines, you know. And anything teleporting wise, well, just be careful with them, as they're really negative if they're blocked. The low side, this is one I don't use a lot. Like, I do use it, but just not as much as I want to. Because I can do this, you can do that, mix up, you know, you're hitting the upper body, then you switch to low, or you can do this, you know, just mix it up, something like that, something around those lines. You can put it with anything. So this is always great for a nice mix-up. Yeah, it's great for mix-ups. See, look at that. It's beautiful for mix-ups. Oh yeah, something about the size. Yeah, they don't go full screen, which is why I'm telling you, full screen characters or just characters with longer range will be pretty bad on your side. That's why I tend to try to stick to them as close as possible. I mean, you can back up to rethink what you want to do, what your next move is gonna do. I'm not saying you always have to be close, but just try to back up and rethink about what you want your next move to be, or how you want to get another combo in. So now we move on to the classic roll. I have not played a lot of Mortal Kombat. Let's say I played Mortal Kombat 11, maybe Mortal Kombat Deception, but when I was younger, never took the game serious. But I do remember the roll. I always remember the roll. It's a classic Mileena move. And who doesn't love Mileena's roll? Come on. And this one will get you far into combos. Every time you hit something, make sure, once you do the 1-2, make sure you always hit them at the last one. Because if you do it too early, let's just say you do it on the first one or second, they can block it and you will get punished. So make sure your 1-2 string is fully finished before you go into the roll, or else you will get punished. But for the roll, this is probably the best thing ever. You can do it with anything. Well, not anything, but I think there's some moves. Actually, yeah, you can do it with anything. Yeah, it works with anything. So the ball roll, probably your best special, hands down. You need range, maybe like they have Serena, you know, you're expecting them to throw the knives, you know, roll on them before they throw knives, combo them. You got a nice combo on them just because they wanted to throw a kameo at you. So you can punish with the roll, and it's really essential to just understand your opponent, try to read them, and see if you can pull out some prediction rolls on them, on their ass, you know, something like that. Well, let's move on with the next roll, the enhanced roll. This is where you get your scorpion combos. This is where the scorpion combos come in. I'll show you a little quick, just quick something, nothing too big. See, something like that. Okay, so your enhanced roll is for you just to, I guess, combo Scorpion. This is why people use Scorpion with Mileena, because it works really perfect with her. And not only, we're not just talking about like combo wise, they're flashy, they're long combos, but they're also really high damage combos. So this enhanced roll is probably gonna be like the main thing for your, could be, or maybe your secondary one, or your main or secondary move that you will do during your combo. But this enhanced roll is probably crucial for a combo. You can also ball roll in the air, but instead of doing back down circle, instead of doing that, you're gonna do down back circle in the air. So it's gonna ball roll like that. Okay, and for this one, you can't, if your opponents are jumping a lot, you see that they're jumping constantly, you can also jump and do that, and you will catch them in the air, and you can start a combo off of this. Just quick combo, something simple, you know. But if they don't do anything and they wait for you and they just block your air ball, or you just miss your whole air ball spikes, you're in for some pain. You're most likely gonna get punished. Minus 34, you are getting punished. You are 100, like there's no coming back from this unless you have breaker. But don't do this randomly. You gotta just try to study your opponent before doing this, like maybe half a match or during a whole match, a whole round, you know. Okay, the ball roll, the air ball roll, you can also enhance it. Okay, let me tell you something secret about this ball. For the most part, okay, so if you're this close, it's pretty dangerous because they can hit you. They can just go up to you and hit you. The more you hold it, the more far back you land. So make sure to hold it enough, or else what's gonna happen is this: you're gonna land close to them, you're gonna be punished. It's minus 30, so it's just as bad as this one. So just be careful. If you're gonna do this, hold it down all the way. And for the most part, people try to punish because they don't know how far you land. So they try to punish, you dash forward and punish them. This is also a good way to trick your opponent's mind that they're at an advantage. So we're out of moves. I have showed you all of Mileena strings. I have tried to show you some of the things like this. Let me go over some things that I might have done already, but I'm gonna go over them again because they're crucial. This one, the grab, make sure you're pressing grab and not square and X, just for it to be more convenient for you, faster. And when you do this move, try not to do it too much. Why? Up block equals you get punished, so try not to do that too much. As for this one tends to not get punished. For the most part, you do end up getting the hit off because people don't know the last part is an overhead. So you're most likely gonna get that hit off, but you should be safe with it. Nothing too big about that one. Keep in mind, these are not the best combos. These are not updated to most recent Scorpion Mileena combos, but I think you guys can make it work. If not, I think you guys can find your own combos, as I don't use Scorpion with Mileena anymore. It's been a while since I've used them, but I still got my ways of learning combos with Scorpion and Mileena, and I'm gonna show you some of those combos right now. In all honesty, I'm new to this game as well. This guide may not have been the best, but I hope you guys still learned a little bit from it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Guys and gals, thank you for watching. Peace out.